Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. If you are new here, I am your host LeeApocrypha and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining the soul family that we have going on here and turning on the post notifications so you can be notified every time that I post new content. I will be announcing the winner to the giveaway within the next couple of days, so please bear with me. And if you're returning, welcome back soul family. Love you guys. Hugs. Okay, so I just finished the zodiac sign readings, and today I have been really feeling called today to do a general message. So this is a reading that might be kind of long. It is a general message. Take it as it resonates. Disclaimers, information decks are always in the description box down below. If you are new, please read it through at least once. The disclaimers. You don't have to read the other shit, but the disclaimers, please, so that you can have an idea of how my tarot readings work. Now, this is a general message. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, then leave it. I believe that if you feel called to watch something, that there is at least one message in there for you. Even if it doesn't all resonate, I believe you feel called to something, there is something for you. It's always like that in my opinion. Like, I could watch a reading and some of it not fit, but then I'm like, there are some aspects that really do. So if you want to believe that, you know, if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then that's fine. But if it does, then I hope it brings you clarity and peace, some perspective into your situation. I have no clue what it's going to be. I feel like it might be love career related. I'm not sure, but then again, that's kind of general, isn't it? So let's see what messages come out. Again, this is probably going to be a long reading, but fuck it. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I feel like it's been a long time. I've been focusing mostly on zodiac signs, but I have been missing my general messages that have been like fucking my early videos. The first videos I ever started posting were like 2 hours long. General messages, in depth, like super fucking detailed. And I miss all those deets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them gals. Shit. I want to know. When I want to know, I want to know. You know? Don't leave anything out. So, alright. I hope that everyone is doing well again. So welcome to all of you. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for sharing your energy, for being a part of this reading and this collective here. I have no clue how long this reading is going to be. I think at least an hour, maybe. I don't know. I've been feeling tired on and off. I had to take a nap between the zodiac readings, honestly, because I was so tired. Anyway. Let's see. It's a longer video, so I feel like I'm able to actually talk more about like other things and just keep it real with you guys. You know, I mean, I always keep it real with you guys, but like just to be able to have a chill conversation with you guys. Because zodiac sign readings, I try to keep them within a certain time limit because there's 12 zodiac signs and they're exhausting. Tapping into a whole bunch of 12 different energies, literally back to back, energies of collectives, is exhausting. So let's see what comes out today. Okay, what message needs to come through for the general collective watching this reading today? We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is interesting because this card came out literally on my last zodiac sign reading that I did, which was Pisces. I just saw 444. If you're Pisces, you have Pisces in your chart, you're dealing with the Pisces, go ahead and consider watching that. I'm kind of having the same kind of vibe here about insecurity, about moving away from insecurity, not believing in yourself, comparing yourself. Definitely, if that's something that you are dealing with, even if you're not a Pisces, I would highly recommend watching my Pisces reading, because I literally just stopped it right now and started filming this one, and that was the first card that came out for them. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles, you have been definitely going through some shit, some struggles. Oh yeah, I cussed. That's disclaimers down there. Five of Pentacles, you've been feeling left out in the cold. There's a situation, a person, a job or something that has been making you feel insecure, because they make you feel left out in the cold, not listened to. You feel like, why bother conveying how I feel with this person, because they just ignore it. Like they don't acknowledge the true essence of what it is that I'm trying to get at. And so it just makes me feel like they don't give a shit. They don't fucking care. And then you're over here feeling like not good enough for someone that leaves you out in the cold. Why the fuck you still dealing with this shit? I just saw 622. They may be someone who you really love. 6 is a number of love. 2 is about choices, decisions, unity. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. This situation, this person, this job, whatever it is, has really been making you feel like, is there gonna be a success in this? Should I just fucking move on and never fucking look back? I'm just done with this. 2 of Wands in reverse. To me, this is clarifying things like, you may be struggling to move forward in a situation. The mountain looks hard to climb. You don't see a victory in sight. You don't see how things are going to work out. You're feeling maybe insecure, maybe struggling financially, maybe you haven't been feeling confident in yourself. I feel like there's this aspect of you that is not allowing yourself to be grateful and to see how much you have done, how much you have grown. You're not allowing yourself to see what you have done. All of the success that you have built for yourself. You might be like, well, there's not much and all this, but if you really think about all the shit that you've been through, you'll see some changes. And if not, then it's time to make those changes happen. We had 2 cards that came out. The World. We have the 5 of Swords. You're trying to let go of cycles, people, places, things that no longer resonate with you, that make you feel insecure and not good enough. But it's like there's this daydreamy kind of energy that you have. I feel like some of you waste that creative daydreaming energy. You could use that so good for your manifestations, but it's kind of fucking up your manifestations because you're over here daydreaming about things that have caused you pain, when you could be daydreaming about what it is that makes you happy and what it is you want to build for yourself, okay? May have been a person that broke your heart. You may be daydreaming, fantasizing about reunion. You may be daydreaming, fantasizing about like even just the friendship being good again. Even if it's not romantic, a family member, like daydreaming about like how things used to be when they were better. But sometimes we grow apart. Sometimes things change. And it sucks, but that's okay. If you really feel such a strong connection and a bond with someone, then say so. And if they think, oh, you're fucking crazy, then fuck them. Like, not literally, but just like, well, I mean, of course not literally. I think you get what I'm saying here, but Not to wish them ill will just because they don't want anything, but just to at least convey how you feel. So that way you don't have to daydreaming about what if. You don't ever have to question yourself. Well, from your side of things, because you already did everything that you can in your power to work things out. And if they don't care, then someone else will. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. This card was, the way that it fell, it would have been upright, but it's in reverse. So that's a good sign. Okay, the next card that came out, we have the Eight of Wands. So what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords in reverse is that you dealt with liars, you dealt with cheaters, you dealt with fucking manipulators, you dealt with control freaks, you've dealt with jealousy, you've dealt with hate and spite and petty bullshit. You've dealt with so much, and I get you. I think each and every single one of us has dealt with a number of those things I just listed, and it sucks. People can suck sometimes. It's like, damn, really? Like, y'all do me wrong like that? Shit. We are all on our own journey. And what's important is that we strive towards what it is that we truly desire. But I mean, do as I will, harm none, but take no shit. But whatever happened to people, you know, raising people to treat others how you want to be treated? You don't want to be cheated on, then don't fucking cheat on somebody. You don't want somebody lying to you, then why the fuck are you lying? Shit. Likewise, it's also like, if you don't want someone to be controlling you, don't be controlling someone else. And it's understandable, it's hard sometimes. It's difficult. We want to control situations. But in the end, if the situation is falling apart, then let it fall apart. And that sucks. And it's hard. Because it's like, how do you know? There have been situations where it's like, you want to give your all. You don't want to give up. You want to prove, like, to yourself and to this other person or this job or whatever the fuck the case is, a family member, whatever. I will not give up because that's how much I love you. I will not give up because that's how much of a hard worker I am. But then people start to walk all over you too, so be careful. You have to know when to have boundaries, and if people cross those boundaries, then there's the door. Because then you feel like shit. I saw 1301. 13 is the death card, which is about change and transformation. With the Eight of Wands, you want to convey how you feel, you want to say something, then say it. Don't be like, what if? What if? You see, like, this Five of Swords again. That contemplative mentality or perspective moment. You want to say something, then speak your mind. Well, I don't want them to think I'm crazy. Fuck you if they think you're crazy. At least at this day and age, if someone thinks you're crazy, like, they're not just gonna send you to an asylum just because you convey how you feel. Well, some people are crazy, but shit, I know what it's like to feel crazy. Look, the devil. There were a whole bunch of cards that fell, so one moment, please. Okay, let's see what we got here. Three of Pentacles. You want to work something out. You want to work with people, friends, family, loved ones, someone, a partnership, a relationship, a lover. You want to work things out, but you have to convey how you feel. You feel like shit. 10 of Swords. You feel backstabbed. You feel held down. You feel controlled. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. How someone handles it is on them, and that's hard to that's hard That's a hard truth. If someone can't handle it, then that sucks. But at least you got it off your chest, and you don't have to be pondering what if. Queen of Wands in reverse. There may be some people see the Queen of Wands as like a third party. So for some of you, maybe you are in a third party, maybe you're putting someone in a third party situation, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is more in essence of like you're struggling to pursue what you feel passionate about within you. Nine of Cups. You want to be happy, emotional fulfillment, emotional independence. I feel like that's what you're striving to build for yourself, but you feel lonely. Justice in reverse. You may feel like a situation didn't end in your favor. You may have felt like you were done wrong. The Death card that was underneath, I'm going to pull that one as well. I mean, the Devil. You're trying to find balance in your life with the Justice card, but it's been difficult. And right next to her, we have a skull, which again symbolizes transformation. Owls symbolize wisdom, intuition, higher knowing. From a bird's eye view, they can see and perceive so much more than we can. The Devil is saying you gotta break out of cycles. Six of Pentacles underneath the deck. Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity. Six is a number of love. And there was a scale too. I already started shuffling, so I can't show you. But in that card, there were scales as well. More scales just adds to the confirmation that you need to find balance within yourself. Feminine and masculine within yourself, no matter whether you're male or female, or you don't like to go by whatever, then cool. But you gotta find balance between feminine and masculine energy. You're trying to end cycles, but it's like you keep feeling called, or you keep feeling pulled into a certain direction. You still feel connected or attached to someone or something in your life that has been making you feel fucking crazy. And I get you. I get you. But you have to release it. If you need to speak your mind, then speak your mind. How someone handles it will let you know what you need to do to move forward. Can we work things out? No, I don't love you anymore. Okay. Bye. Someone else will. Can we work things out? Maybe. Like, I don't know if we can. We probably can, but let's at least talk about it. Then okay. Cool, let's talk about it. Boom, that's already a step towards trying. Speaking of which, Three of Swords is about heartache, pain, conflict. It's a need to heal. You need to heal your heart. Your heart chakra is like bleeding out. It's like, god damn, this is fucking torture. This is torture. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, cycles. Cycles that need to end. But it takes two. If this is a relationship of two people, it takes two. If this is an open relationship, whatever, still anyone involved, it takes everyone involved. If this is a job, it takes whoever's involved, whatever the case is, whether it's love related or not, whether it's professional or it's within family. It's the same shit. You gotta convey how you feel. Speak your mind and pursue what it is that you desire. Move past cycles that keep you stuck. We have the Hermit. You need to go within. You need to figure out what makes you happy. What fuels that fire within you, what inspires you, what truly actually does inspire you, okay? We have the Emperor. You gotta know your power. Know your worth, know your power. Stop apologizing so damn much for everything, even though it's something that you don't need to apologize for. Like me, for example, I'm always like, oh, I'm sorry, oh, sorry about this, sorry about, oh, sorry. Like, I've always been that way, and it's something that I need to stop. To stand in my own power. Like, why am I over apologizing for something that's not even bad? Like, it's just whatever. Know your power. Know your worth. Know that you are capable of doing fucking anything that you desire, but you got to break vicious cycles. Cycles within you, cycles within a relationship, cycles within your life. The Knight of Wands is saying to pursue what it is that you're passionate about, and not to give up, and not to give into the feeling, the fear that it won't come into fruition, that you're not good enough. Know that anything is possible, but you got to get off your ass and make it so. I feel like there's a lot of different messages here for different people. Let's see. I pull 4 more from this deck, and then we'll move on to other decks. I don't know if I'm gonna do more tarot or just do a whole bunch of fucking oracle cards. We'll see. It feels good to be doing a long ass general message again. I miss these. Okay, the Fool in reverse. You're struggling to move forward in something that it is that you want. Struggling to decide. You feel conflicted. You feel like you cannot see all avenues ahead of you, and so you're struggling to, I just saw 2211 turn to 2212. You're struggling to figure out what it is that you want to do, how you're going to do it. So let's see here. We have the 4 of Pentacles, which is about holding back. She's watching that pentacle, looking at it in a way where she's so in awe. It's like I have different feelings right now. In awe, obsession, conflicting energy, like, what should I do with this? Pondering, wondering, what if I do this with the pentacle? What if I do that with the pentacle? What if I'm not good enough to get this pentacle? Whatever the case is, it's saying to find stability, to move forward, to take that leap of faith. Not to allow whatever it is in your life that's holding you back to make you feel like you're not good enough. The 6 of Wands just confirms all of that shit. Moving forward. And then again, 6 is a number of balance, a number of reciprocity. 4 of Swords in reverse, about going within. You may be struggling to go within yourself, to really face yourself and face what it is that you want in your life. But it's the only way if you want it to happen. We have the 2 of Cups. Balance. Unity. If you're trying to awaken your Kundalini energy, this could be a confirmation. If you are striving towards the medical field, this could be a confirmation because of the caduceus. Strength. Have the strength to find that balance within yourself. But in order to find that balance within yourself, you have to figure out who you even are. Oh, well, I'm this. But who are you inside? As within, so without. Your outer world is a projection of what is within. Strength. Beautiful. Wow. Look at this shit. How beautiful is that? We're ending this tarot deck with the 2 of Cups and Strength, and both have a lion. Maybe you're a Leo, maybe you're dealing with one. That's just, I feel like that's for a few of you. There's this infinity symbol symbolizing eternity. You are eternally strong and powerful because you're a spiritual being. Nothing can fuck with that. But I mean, yourself. Because life is about cycles, like the Wheel of Fortune. Just know you do have the strength within yourself to break through vicious cycles. You have the strength within yourself to pursue what it is that you desire. You have the strength within yourself to find balance in your own life. To let go of people, places, and things that make you feel conflicted. Okay? So, I'm gonna move on to another deck. This one, okay. Again, all decks are in the description box down below if you are interested. Okay. We have Ethiopian Opal, Rebirth, Portal, Desire. That's beautiful. I was just like, ooh, hello. Hello, Opal. Alright, reflecting the beautiful parts of your soul, Ethiopian Opal is a crystal filled with bright flashes of color and revitalizing energy. Full of joy, Ethiopian Opal is a high vibrational stone, able to soothe the soul and bring harmony to mind, body, and spirit. Ethiopian Opal can burn unhealed karma from the past and clear the path for rebirth, like a phoenix rising out of the ashes, containing a soul holograph. Ethiopian Opal gives access to different timelines in your life. From the past, present, and future, give all parts of yourself the love that you desire. Virgo, Sagittarius, Mercury. Beautiful. We were talking about transformation. You probably won't. We were talking about transformation and all of that. This is a rebirth. You want a new beginning, then you gotta make it happen. No one can make it happen for you. Don't expect someone to just come out of nowhere and hand you shit, hand you life, a good life. You gotta go out there and make it. Carnelian. I work at a store that sells crystals, and carnelian has been super fucking popular. And I don't have a TikTok, but I heard that like everyone like TikTok is making carnelian sell. Anyway, it's a great stone. Let's talk about it. Courage, motivation, endurance. Powerful and bold, carnelian increases confidence in yourself. We're talking about confidence. Talking about confidence. Especially when you need to take center stage and use your voice effectively. A stabilizing stone, carnelian helps balance volatile emotions for long-term vitality. Believed to protect the soul in the afterlife, carnelian is a stone of the living, meant to motivate you to take chances with the life that you have. Life is meant to be lived with passion and desire, and carnelian gives you the courage to do so. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sun. Carpe diem. Damn. Anyway, sorry. The next one, snakeskin agate. Isn't that beautiful? Like, it legit looks like snakeskin. I want some snakeskin. Anyway, strength. Privacy and self-love. Being comfortable in your own being. Comfortable in your own skin takes time. It sure fucking does. It's a process like no other. And snakeskin agate helps boost self-esteem and self-awareness so you can do just that. Snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd so if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, this is a stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate Kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self, Gemini and Mercury. Talking about Kundalini energy, right here, bam! Confirmation for you if you've been wanting to do that. Carpe diem. Alright, let's move on to... I haven't used these in a while. Fuck it, let's do it. This is a big one. I usually split it in half because there's 300 cards. Let's see. Oh, shit, okay. We have the dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. You've been feeling worried, you've been feeling tense, you've been feeling confused, conflicted, you've been really struggling to figure out what it is that you want. I'm kind of being called to the imagery here, just thinking about an athame, or a ritual dagger, if you will. If you have a ritual dagger, if you've been wanting to get one or use one or something, then this may be a confirmation for you to consider the different ways that you can use that tool. Ooh, dragon. Okay, it's not a great thing what it says, but I love dragons, so. Beware of self-delusion. You may be denying aspects of yourself, such as love, happiness, creativity. You may be denying certain aspects of yourself because you're trying to fit in, you're trying to make everyone around you happy. Self-delusion, I feel like, again, there may be something that you're telling yourself that really is just fucking you over. Is this thought of your mental state. Your mind is literally either your greatest weapon, your greatest ally, or the worst weapon in your whole fucking life. But that's up to you to choose which one it's gonna be. And I understand depression and other mental difficulties make it so much of a pain and difficult process, but you are capable. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it, okay? That has to be integrated within your self-care, within your whatever it is that you do to help you through that. You have to integrate the knowing that you do have more of a responsibility within your actions and your mental state than what is just perceived out there. We have to take responsibility for our own actions and for our thoughts. And it's understandable if you have ADHD or you have depression or you have something else, that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be harder, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. But every little step that you can take to remind yourself to be more mindful, to take your life, your mind into your own fucking hands and not let your mind control you. You control your mind. Don't let your mind control you. You have to fight so fucking hard. You have to fight it so fucking hard. And for some people, it's going to be harder than others. Some people have been through more shit than other people. It's not to compare who's better or worse or whatever. It's just to say that It might be more of a difficult journey for you, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible. It means that when you come out of it, you're gonna have some powerful shit that you can share with people so that they can be helped. You can help people when you help yourself, okay? Key. Successful outcome to your problems. Key. I'm sure that there are a lot of entities that like keys, but two that I believe do, of course, Hecate is the first one that comes to my mind, and I believe Leviathan is another one. So you've been thinking about either of those entities to work with, consider it. There's this key, there's this desire to unlock this within you, to unlock what it is that you truly desire, to believe that you can be successful. And we have not, okay, unsuccessful plans. It says unsuccessful plans, and I feel like this is your mentality. I want to create something, I want to do this, I want to do that. Oh, but it'll never work. Oh, but people will talk shit. Oh, but I'll never become well known. Oh, but this, and oh, but that. Stop. I understand. I do that too sometimes. I still do. But you gotta fucking catch yourself in the act of bullshitting yourself, which is self-delusion. You're literally in delusion if you're telling yourself that you are not capable. That's bullshit. You are 100% capable. You just gotta make it happen. This knot is like your mind. You have to reprogram your mind. Within neuroscience, you reprogram your mind. Every thought and action, the more that you repeat stuff, the more that it becomes second nature in your mind, right? So if something has already become so ingrained in your mind, I'm not good enough, I'll never be worthy, and then blah 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 blah, all this bullshit negativity talk, you have to unknot it. You have to literally, when that shit comes up in your head, you have to stop. No. Stop. There have been times that I try to work with entity, and and there are times when I doubt if I am. There was this one day in particular that there's this one day in particular that I was feeling called to do some things, and I was doubting myself. Like, do I really work with this amazing goddess? Like, is she really with me? And that day, like, it felt, it's like I could feel the energy, but it was not like a physical thing. It was more of like an internal thing. It's not like I could feel like she was physically right beside me or something. It was more like I could feel her within me. And whenever I was doubting, it's like she was like, stop. Oh, but I wonder if she actually stopped. Do I actually really stop? And now, whenever I have those feelings again, that I start doubting myself, it's like I have to try to remind myself of that and literally stop myself. That's how you have to fight your mind. Sometimes you literally have to fight your mind. Stop. You start talking shit like, oh, stop. I'll never amount to anything. Stop. You literally have to tell yourself to quit that shit. And it's hard. But the more that you do that, the easier it becomes. And of course, like, if you want to do it in a more gentle way, like a kind of meditative, Buddhist type of way, then whenever those thoughts arise, just acknowledge them. Okay. But that's not the truth. My mind might say that I'm not good enough, but that's not the reality. That's not my truth. You want to be more gentle with yourself about, then be more gentle with it. Be as gentle with it as you need to be, but as real. Don't sugarcoat it to the point that you lose the meaning. But if you need to be more gentle with it to help yourself in that way, then do it. But for me, I literally would stop. Bitch, fucking quit your shit. Stop. Maybe that's my problem too, but however it works for you, then make it work for you, but not in a way that brings you down. Like when I tell myself, bitch, stop. Like literally this is how I talk to myself sometimes. I'm like, I don't see it. Like I'm literally calling myself in a negative, derogatory way. It's just like kind of like say bitch a lot. Anyway, so let's continue, shall we? We have marriage. This could be a union within someone. It could be a relationship. It could be healing family trauma. It could be for all of us. Let's be real, for each and every single fucking one of us. I saw 4111. This means we have to find unity within ourselves and balance within ourselves. But for some of you, I feel like it's also actual marriage. Some of you, I feel like it's actual union with a relationship, with union or healing within family or whatever the case is. You take it as resonates. Okay? Ear, good news. There may be good news heading your way. And I mean, it may be about that marriage. If that's something, maybe you have a friend that's getting married, or maybe, you know, again, I feel like for each and every one of us, it's mostly in regards to ourself, coming into unity within ourself, making me think again of that kundalini, that energy, that unity. Okay. Okay, so we have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. I love Rams. And I'm an Aries. And look, I have horns. I can be stubborn. And I can be aggressive. I try not to. Okay. And then we have Firecracker, excitement. So there's definitely something to be excited about. There may be this stubborn person, maybe you, and or people around you. Don't hate Rams just because of that. Okay, look, actually, well, I love dragons and I love sheepies and rambies, and it's so cute. They're both here. Sorry, you guys, I'm feeling hyper. Just like, can you feel this? Like, anyway. Unity, healing. Have excitement towards what it is that you're trying to build for yourself. And don't hold back. Just keep trucking along, keep moving forward, keep striving towards what it is that you desire, okay? This one. We have water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Maybe you're a water sign. Maybe you have a lot of water sign within your chart. That may be a confirmation for you. Maybe you're dealing with one. There's a lot here about healing. When it comes to refinement, what that's telling me is like, you gotta figure out what it is that you want, honey boo boo, you know what I'm saying? You cannot move forward in a way where I saw 6:06 on my clock, which is actually an hour behind, but I digress. 6 is a number of love and reciprocity. You gotta find healing within yourself. You gotta love yourself, and you have to refine what it is that you want. If you don't know, that's okay. I saw 44, 41. So 4 is about stability. 8 is about cycles. Okay? 5 is about change. You gotta break the cycles. You gotta make changes. You have, if you don't know exactly what it is that you want, at least have an idea. I may not know what career path I want, but I know it's something creative. Well, then look into different creative arts. There's dance, there's music, there's art, there's whatever the fuck. You figure out what it is for you. You test the waters. Dip your toes into, you know, maybe you're an artist, but you want to dip your toes into writing. Then write something. Maybe you're a dancer, but you want to dip your toes into making music. Make some fucking music, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with doing more than one thing. Of course, the more that you do, the better you have to be with your time management. But it's not impossible. Here we have protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. Know that you are protected, and that lands right on the dragon. I love dragons. I really do. I have dragons all over the place. But I digress. Maybe you work with dragons, or maybe you believe like a dragon is your spirit animal. Hey, soul family. But there's this essence of the dragon protecting you. There's this essence of great, strong, powerful, ancient beings that surround you. Know that you are protected, that you are loved, and that you are understood more than you think you are. Find balance, find peace within your own spiritual practice. If you don't practice any spiritual practice, this could be a confirmation for you to start. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to do a ritual every fucking day. You don't have to do every full moon, new moon. You do what works for you. It's your spiritual path. Spirituality isn't like religion. They're two completely different things. Religion is this way. You do things by the book. Here. You approach this entity like this, you do this, and blah, 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 blah. Spirituality is like, there's so many resources, so many different things. You could look into philosophies like Buddhism or Luciferianism or whatever the fuck it is. You could look into religions too, like, I don't know, whatever the fuck interests you. And you can smorgasbord it all together. That's the great thing about being solitary and eclectic. Fuck what other people think. It doesn't have to be their practice, because their practice is their practice. Your practice is your practice. And when there's gatekeepers around, well, that's how you feel okay. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. But for me, this is what works for me. This is what feels right to me. Oh, well, you're doing it wrong. There's really no such thing as doing it wrong. As long as you're not hurting other people, then you do you. Who the fuck cares? Don't like it? Well, too fucking bad. Anyway, let's see. I feel more awake right now. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. I'm a little hyper right now. I don't know why. Again, I just miss doing these long-ass readings for you guys. I just know that not a lot of people like to stick through a long-ass reading or a long-ass video in general. So let's see. Let's get more information, please. Thank you. Felix Felicius. Fuck it. I can't pronounce that right now. It says power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. And then that just reminds me of this good news card. Know that your future is bright as long as you maintain the light within yourself. Wherever you go will light up. You can be in a dark room and your energy will vibrate brightly. Excuse me. I hope that makes sense. Wherever you are, your energy is. What energy do you want to give off? What energy do you want to be known for? Be the change that you want to see in the world. You don't like how people can be fucking dicks to each other? Understandable. Nor do I. But then you have to make sure that you're not being an asshole to all these other people. It goes both ways. Treat others how you want to be treated. I feel like the majority of you already know that, but it still has to be said because it just came out in my head. So someone needed to hear that. We have successful career, happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. We also have a love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Okay. So with successful career and love charm, I'm seeing that, and then we did have the 10 of Cups, I believe, earlier. So what that's saying to me is, you don't need to stress over what your future is going to be like. Just focus on what you need to do now so that you have a stable future. Like, you don't have a job, get a job. You don't have love in your life, well, you better be loving yourself, regardless whether you do or don't. You want a good, stable future, you gotta be good and stable now. Or at least work towards that. Don't just expect it to come and hit you in the face in the future. That's not how it happens. You're gonna have to work towards it, whether it's now or in the future. But the older you get, the harder it's gonna be. The less time that you're gonna have to do what it is that you really want to do. And if you are older, it's not to say that you can't do what you want to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. You're never old. You're never too old to. Now it's understandable. Let's say you want to go skiing and you have knee and back problems and you have fragile bones, then of course it'll be dangerous. Maybe you could go down a smaller slope or something. And it's actually funny because I just got a notification from somebody and I just saw grandma on there. Maybe you're a grandmother or something and you're worrying about, maybe there's something that you want to do but you feel like, I'm too old. You'll figure out a way. Just don't focus on being too old or too, okay, obviously if you're too young, then you're too young for certain things, but you're never too old to try. Maybe there's something about love here. You want to try again in love, but you're middle-aged or older, or maybe you're younger but you've just been through so much bullshit in love and you feel blocked off, or maybe you lost someone close to you. You know, my condolences if you have. But if it's time for you to move forward, then move forward. But you have to love yourself regardless. Okay? The only way for you to call in a soulmate, to call in a twin flame, to call in a healthy, stable relationship is to be healthy and stable within yourself. I saw 5333. 5 is about change. 3 to me is about manifestation. 5 and 3 make 8, which is about cycles. 3 and 3 make 6, which is about stability, balance, and love. Prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. And we did have successful careers, so if you're trying to establish your own business, go out and fucking make it happen. You got this, but you have to start with the research. How can I do this? How can I do that? Like, for example, I'm trying to establish my own shit. I want business cards. I want a website. I'm gonna start planning different things. So start planning. Okay, and underneath we have Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. So know that you are loved and you are appreciated, okay? So let's see. have orange blossom, enthusiasm. The best can be here. Believe it. The best can be here. You do have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself, what it is that you want to build for yourself. Only you know that, but if you don't take time to actually sit there and contemplate and think about what it is that you want, it's not going to happen. Now, it's understandable there may be something, serendipitous, a moment that happens that you get inspired and you're like, oh, this is what I want to try. But you have to put yourself out there regardless. Give yourself space and time to experience things and try things and all that shit. We have pitcher plant, insight. The answers are there for those who look. And that just made me think of the corpse plant, which is a ginormous pitcher plant. Carnivorous plant is very interesting, but they say it smells like rotting flesh, which makes me think of the death card, which makes me think of transformation and change. So along with this insight that you're having and finding the answers within you, you're going to come into insights of what it is that you need to change and transform in your life. The magician, an alchemist, is someone who understands how to transform energy. Science has proven energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. It can only be transferred, like chemistry. You have one side of the equation, it literally has to be equal. Even though the molecules mix and, you know, do different things, it's still a balanced equation. Therefore, literally, you're not creating something entirely new. Essentially, it's the same thing. It's just the molecules change. They do different things. And it's like, by the end of it, you still have the same kind of amount of molecules. So the energy has just transformed. But it's not something completely new. A windmill. A water mill, they use those types of mechanisms to harness energy. They're not creating energy, they're harnessing energy. It's transforming energy from the air, from the water, from that movement into electricity. Everything in life is about transformation. Okay. The next one is fuchsia. True feelings within you is all you need to know. And we're talking about that. The insight is for those who look within themselves. Fuchsia is saying the true feelings, if you're questioning, how do I really feel about a situation? Sit with your damn self and figure it out. That's the only way you'll ever know. You won't know by asking other people, how do I feel about this? They don't know. Only you know. Only you know your situation. Only you know what you feel in your heart. Only you can really read your mind. Shit, I wish I could read minds. You know how? Tell me. Let me know. But I digress. So, know that those feelings, the true feelings that you feel, are within you. Don't escape it just because it's difficult to get to it. It's kind of like you're walking through a forest and you just start walking and it's fucking creepy, but you will not see the beauty of everything within the forest if you give up a minute if you start delving deeper within yourself in a meditation or whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, and then you stop yourself right before. I just heard in my head and saw, okay, I heard in my head, if you stop before you open the gate. And I saw in my mind, like, I don't watch anime like I used to, which I haven't in a while. But my favorite one in high school was Fullmetal Alchemist. And it just gave me that image of the gates when Edward Elric, the main character, I won't say too much about it because it's great, and if you want to watch it, you should watch it. But him and his brother are trying to, this is like the first episode, they're trying to revive their mother. This is like the first episode, so I'm not really ruining much, okay? They're trying to revive their mother because their mother dies. And the younger brother literally loses all of his body because energy cannot be created nor destroyed, which literally ties into exactly what it is I was saying. They're trying to revive a soul. They need a soul for that soul to revive. They need a body for that soul to revive in. The little brother loses his body. The older brother, the main character, he loses his arm and his leg. But the point is, when he has done the ritual and he sees the gate, it's literally this big doorway that like starts to open up, and you just see like this darkness within. If you want to truly understand the depth of who you are, you have to open that gate. There's no other way. How do you expect to understand the intricacies of your own mind if you do not even pursue to understand it? Out of fear, it's understandable. Out of self-loathing, whatever the case is. You want to delve deeper, then delve deeper. And this is something that I also struggle with, and I'm trying to work on too, so I get it. Like, it's not something that we're raised into doing. It's not something that we're raised to even believe is okay. So it's understandable for us to feel conflicted when starting on that journey, or when we are still new on it, but we're practicing that. It's understandable, but we have to try to continue to delve deeper. I saw 102:32, and 123 is about that first step. You gotta take the first step. You want to know what's behind the door, then you gotta open the door. It's like I could just picture in my head someone going up to a door and trying to listen. It's like you're trying to catch a glimpse of what's in there without actually doing the work to actually go in. And that's not how it works. You're not gonna hear shit. Let's say that the doorway is like this fucking thick and it's pure stone. You think you're gonna hear whispers on the other side through all that stone, that big ass doorway? No. And I get it, because I'm there too. I'm still trying to go deeper within myself too, so I'm there with you. The next one, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, but it says cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. If you need help with something, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask. You want to know more about something, ask a professional, ask someone who knows. As someone who focuses on that, as someone that's their career, that's their favorite hobby, whatever the case is, so that you can find more, so you can delve deeper, do your research. You want to know more, then learn more. Peony, health, focus on all parts to make the whole. As within, so without. As above, so below is the only way to truly know. You cannot truly understand the depth of your actions and your external circumstances until you understand the circumstances within yourself. I saw 1444. You have to find that stability within yourself. You need to focus on all aspects: heart, body, mind, and soul. Find balance within all of that to have true healing. Just stand true within your own power, to take your power back from fucking society telling you you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not blah 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 blah. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? 1, 5, 15. Yes. 5 is about change. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Alright. Let's see. We have cactus flower. Endurance. Hold on. You can do this. Hold on. The cactus has thorns and is prickly, but still beautiful. A rose is a very expensive flower. Many people still buy it. It has thorns. And it's still beautiful. It's still perceived to be one of the most beautiful plants. And it has thorns. Cacti survive. Most of them survive in harsh environments. Months and months and months. Drought. No water. And they have to survive in that environment. Hold on, you can do this. You might be feeling like shit is hitting the fan, like shit has been so goddamn fucking hard. But you got this. You can do this with endurance, with knowing that your spirit guides, your angels, your demons, your ancestors, your whatever the fuck you work with, they want to see you succeed. They want to see you happy. They want to see you pursue. I saw 10701. 7 is about spirituality. 1 is an amplification. It's like delve deeper within your soul. It's the only way for you to truly know who you are, because we are spiritual beings having a human existence. If you are a Scorpio or dealing with a Scorpio, you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, you might want to watch my Scorpio reading. Delve deeper. Forget me not. Funny. Okay. Forget me not. Remembrance. Memories and the past hold the key. Forget me not. That made me think of her H.E.R. The artist, the vocalist, her, the group. She has a song called Remember Me. She has a song called Remember Me, and that just reminded me of that. Will you remember me? Will you remember the way that I was? Will you remember me? Will you remember the way that it was right next to me? Will you remember? Do you remember me? Anyway, that was probably terrible, but man, that song hits hard. And her music's great. If you don't know her, then look her up, because damn. Anyway, so that might be a message for someone. The next thing we're gonna pull some doorways, and my phone was at 20% now, so let's see what wants to come up. Let's pull maybe 3 of these and then 3 of the other ones, and I think that might be it. You pulled a lot of all these other ones. shit. One moment, please. Okay. Walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabouts. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. In indigenous lessons, you find the will to survive. That's beautiful. Walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabouts. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. Okay, so let's talk about that really quick. Forgive and forget. We'll get there. For a moment, I was like, remember what? You discover your path in sacred walkabout. The more you delve deeper into yourself, the more you discover who you are. Know thyself. Know thyself. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. We are nature. We are energy. We are magic, and the world is made up of magic. Our tribe is the earth. Our tribe are each other. In indigenous lessons, you find the will to survive. What that's telling me is in ancient civilizations, for example, when they had less, when they were not able to communicate the way that we are, they had to survive. They had to literally hunt for their food each and every single day. They had to make things happen. They had to strive to survive. Nowadays, it's easier. You get sick, go to the doctor. Go to get some medication. Right? You need to message someone. Send them a message. You don't have to ride a horse for days on end just to get to another civilization, just to convey a message that, like, there's enemies coming. Like, you know what I mean? It's saying to learn from the past in order to build upon your future and to understand society and to understand ourselves. I saw 1:12:23. To understand ourselves deeper, we have to also understand where we come from. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, and then I saw 33. 1, 2, 3 is about a new beginning. It's about taking the steps forward. Okay, forgive and forget. A spiritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See new sunrise. Forgive and forget. It's important to forgive, but we never truly forget. All that we can do is move forward. In forgiveness, it is easier to detach. That's the whole thing about forget. It's not literally like to forget. Like, who forgets when people treat us like shit? Like, unless it was a traumatic experience and, like, we literally forget because that's what our minds do sometimes to protect us, which is kind of counteractive because then we're left with the emotions and not even understanding where the fuck they come from because we don't remember the shit that happened. What this is telling me is it's not literally like forgetting. It's like detaching. Forgive and detach from the outcome. Forgive and detach from the past. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken. See a new sunrise. Speaking of new, the 1s, 2s, and 3s, new beginning. Ritual cleansing. You gotta cleanse yourself, then consider doing that. You have to face your pain and the lies that people have put you through and all of that in order for you to literally awaken and arise from your past. Okay? Let's see. inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Remember I was talking about going within, opening up that doorway? Don't be afraid. You are protected. You want to face yourselves and know you're going to come to find some sad, some angry, some pathetic, some bullshit, some happy, some everything is going to come up, and you need to be stable within yourself. Have a stable mind. Don't do shadow work if you're feeling depressed, or if you're already feeling detached from the world and like the world sucks or something. Don't. You're going to make it worse. You might make things harder on yourself. Do it when you're in a stable mindset, when you feel calm and collected and peaceful within yourself, like after a meditation, for example, something like that. After cleansing yourself and meditating, then you can go within. Underneath we have the art of life. It says, there's no sacred light in the aura of the invisible life. Be bold in your skin, let your love dance in sight. That's beautiful. This is giving me a lot of like spiritual, magician, witchy vibes. This doorway. Especially because of the color too, making me think of the third eye. Making me think of intuition and all of that. We have birth underneath. Making me think of new life is unfolding with blessings to you. You want to take a leap of faith, take a leap of faith, move forward. Find the beauty in life. Life is art. Life is beautiful. Some people make it shit, yes, but don't let them ruin it for you. Because there are shitty people all the time. Because there are people that project and they don't understand, and they never face themselves, and then they don't take responsibility for their own shit. And they want to blame everyone, everything for everything in their circumstances. It happens to all of us at some point, but we have to face it. And we need to understand as people, you know, just because someone has gone through something doesn't excuse their shitty behavior. But we have to understand, like, for example, a counselor is going to understand, you know, let's say there's someone who deals with someone who's in jail. They have to understand this person, people who do bad things, usually it's because bad things have happened to them. Usually bullies are bullies because they have been bullied, or they have been abused in their family, or they have experienced something that doesn't excuse shitty behavior. But it helps us understand who they are a little more. And we can show, I saw 1:18:08, 8 is about cycles. So we can show some compassion to another human being who can be a fucking asshole by understanding they've gone through some shit. It doesn't excuse you being an asshole, but you've gone through some shit. I understand that. But I mean, if you want to heal through it, we can work through it. We can talk about it. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. My phone might be 10% quite soon. So let's see what else comes out. Starseed. I like that. Yeah, Starseed. Starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. When you share that love that you feel as within, so without, you share that love outward, people feel that, and it helps them. Truly. It's like, for example, someone could be having a shitty ass day, and you smile at them, and they smile back, and it's like a moment where they forget all of their shit, and they're like, oh, someone is showing me kindness. And it brings them back to this, like, oh, not everything's so bad. When you share love, you receive love. As within, so without. Manifestation, law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. You are ready. But you have to believe it. You have to know your own power and believe in yourself. And don't hold back. Ascend, ascend, ascend. Grow, grow, and grow. And don't let anyone or anything hold you back. Let's get one more. This one. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Isn't that what I was saying? See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth, speak your truth, be who you are. As long as you're not hurting other people, fuck it. You're not hurting other people, then you do you. I saw 121:13, by the way. A lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s. So there's a lot about a new beginning. Channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. That's beautiful. Share that light with people. You want to see light in people, in the world, then you see light in yourself and exude that outwards. As within, so without. Since I didn't see 10% yet, I might pull a couple more cards. Maybe one from here and one from another deck. Or not one. Okay. Okay, all the cards want to come out. Let's see. Some fell in the trash. Oh, great. Let's see. The 2 cards that fell in the trash. And the 1 card that didn't. Alright. Okay, first thing I noticed. At the bottom of the deck, transformation, death card. Take that as you may. Transformation, new beginning, all of that. I'm just gonna read through all of these cards really quick. They all came out. Fuck it, let's see. The ones that fell in the trash were blessings and passion. You may have been feeling like, where are my blessings? Where are the things that I have been manifesting in my life? Because I've been working hard for that shit and I don't see it coming. Your impatience is not helping the situation. It's not gonna help it come faster just because you're like, hurry up. It's like, I work retail. I have 2 jobs, and one of them, yesterday, there was this customer that's like, can we skip all that? I'm like, okay. Like, of course, I don't do that. I don't show that customer service. You know what I mean? But in my head, I'm like, fucking asshole. Like, shit. Can we skip all that? Like, fuck, don't fucking bring your stink ass attitude up in here. Like, shit. Like, you wanting it to happen faster isn't gonna make the receipt pop out faster. Like, boom. You know what I mean? We still gotta go through a process. You know what I mean? It's still gotta read your card. You gotta put all the information. We gotta go through this. So, chill. Please. Anyway, your passion. Follow your passion. Pursue it, and don't let anyone dim your light. This is someone who is in that fire energy. Fire. People say, you know, obviously fire is destructive, but you cannot have a new beginning without having an end. There cannot be a rebirth without having a death towards something. So what this is telling me is that passion, you know, that destruction, that chaos energy within you, you gotta work through that in order to have that new beginning. And know that the blessings are coming, but The more you sit there and hope and pray for it to happen, it's not going to make it happen any faster. You got to get up and do what it is that you got to do to make it happen faster. I want a business. I want success. I want love. Are you doing anything to manifest that? Or are you just hoping and praying for it? Because it's not going to happen like that. You have to meet spirit. You have to meet the universe, your angels, your demons, your guides, your whatever, halfway. They want to help you. You got to meet them halfway. Their energy is so high vibrational, or whatever vibration they vibrate at, and our energy is so different, whatever, that you gotta meet them halfway. Okay? Prosperity, know that prosperity is coming to you again when you work on what it is that you want to work on. It's going to come to you when you are in alignment. Everything will fall into place. It's not gonna happen one day after another. It's not gonna happen like a domino effect. I mean, it will, but over a period of time. Not all in 1 second, like dominoes just topple over quickly like nothing. It takes a long time to set it up, but then you just boop, and then like 5 seconds later, oh, they're all gone. But it might take you like 5 minutes to put them all up. You know what I mean? It takes time. The Temperance card came out in my head. Patience. Be patient and heal and work on balance. Good luck. We have the black cat. Black cat symbolizes intuition, magic. A crowned black cat. It's not just any black cat. Step into your power. Know your worth. And then know that luck is on your side. Know that you are protected, that you are guided. Compassion. Show yourself compassion and other people. What was I saying earlier about assholes being assholes? Because usually assholes were assholes to them. Show some compassion. Again, don't excuse shitty behavior, but at least understand that that shitty behavior stems from some kind of pain, some kind of trauma. PTSD, something else. A lack of compassion in someone is probably because they experienced a lack of compassion from someone else, their parents, their family, their lovers, from teachers, from bullies, whatever. Show some compassion to yourself and to the people around you. And empowerment. Stand strong in your power, because you're a strong motherfucker. You are the magician of your own life. Manifest whatever it is that you need to, that you want to manifest. But you have to be empowered. Believe in yourself. Okay? So let's see from this deck. I'm gonna try to pull, maybe if I have time, I might pull from a Moonology. That one like was always in like all of my general messages. It should have an appearance again. So let's see. This card, what are you? Dreams. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Manifest that shit. Believe it. Manifest it. Make it happen. You gotta believe it. Enlightenment. Underneath. Competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. Know that really life isn't about competition. Society raises us to believe you have to compete. You have to compete. Everything in life is competing. You want a job? Of course, you gotta compete for it. But in reality, anyone can make a career. Literally anyone can make their own business. You don't really have to compete against anyone or anything else. You just be you. You do what you need to do, and people will come and will support you and will love you for it. Life is not about competition. That's what makes people lose compassion for each other, because then they're like, I have to compete with this bitch. Shit. And I know what that's like. I know what it's like, because I can be a jealous bitch. So I understand. But again, like everything stems from something within, and that stems from some kind of insecurity within myself. So The more you understand yourself and the more you understand how you operate and why you function the way that you do, the easier it is for you to try to work through it. Okay, so nothing in life is really a competition. You want to make your own business, make it. You might be like, well, that's not true, because if you make a business, then you are competing against other businesses, because they have, other people are gonna flock, like Starbucks or Walmart or whatever the fuck. So that's because everyone knows about them already. You establish your business, you pursue it in the way that you feel called to, and everything will fall into place. Who knows, you might be the next Bill Gates or whatever his name is. 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. Don't treat yourself like shit. Now we have the 10% mark. Okay. Don't treat yourself like shit. Again, show yourself compassion. Treat other people with this compassion of understanding. Again, don't excuse shitty behavior. It's not okay. But you shed that light. You share that light with people because you have it within you. This entity is sharing their light with all this destruction, disgusting human bullshit. And all the animals and all the natures on their side, and while we're fucking everything up and destroying everything. It's important for us to realize we are this. And we can fight this little by little. We just have to continue to share that light with the world. And there's a blindfolded woman on the bottom corner. It's like when there's all this stuff, okay, there's pollution, there's factories with pollution, there's fucking pollution, bottles, destruction in the ocean. Like, it's hard to see. This card is beautiful and sad. But, like, you could see those little things that the plastic fucking bullshit that they put, like, soda cans in. You've seen a turtle get stuck in one of those? It's so sad. We're fucking disgusting. Human beings can be so disgusting. But each and every single one of us has a responsibility to do what we can to try to lessen this destruction. Look at this factory, pollution. All these people fighting, literally war, famine. Factories, someone blindfolded, fish dead, animals dead. Everything is brown and mucky and muddy and gross. And then compared to this other side is the rainbow. It's beautiful. It's chakra alignment. Everything else is this destructive nastiness. Was that the third one? I thought there was more. Oh yeah, it fell. There were 2 that fell. Okay. Reconciliation. We mentioned reconciliation earlier. I just saw 133:23. 123 again. Reconciliation. You may be trying to reconcile with someone, yourself. And we have well-being. You gotta focus on yourself, on your healing, on your transformation. The moon always goes through phases, and it will still always be one of the most beautiful wonders that we can see with our 2 eyes. And if you don't think the moon's beautiful, you're crazy. Who are you? I don't think anyone would be watching this who thinks that the moon is ugly or something. But if you do, anyway, let's get one more of these. If the phone shuts off, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to get you the most information that I can. So let's see. Moonology, please, a message. Okay. Underneath we have a time for healing. Surprise, surprise. We have luck is on your side. Look, good luck. Luck is on your side. You feel like things aren't happening. They're happening. They're happening. It's just that these subtle energies are too subtle for us to realize, to comprehend, to hear, to see, to feel, to whatever. Luck is on your side. You gotta aim towards what it is that you want to manifest for yourself. Confidence is key to success. Is the other card. You gotta be confident. And then we have the lion again. Not only is the lion a symbol of confidence, but a symbol of strength. And we had the strength card twice. Time for healing. So it's time to heal through the past, through all the shit, and to continue to pursue what it is that you really want, and to know that you are worthy. And you gotta fucking believe it, because you are worthy. And if you're like, no, I'm not, don't fucking play. Don't be bullshitting yourself, okay? Alright, so this was a long one. I miss doing these general messages. I hope that someone will watch through it. If you did, let me know, please, what you thought, or if any of it resonated, helped you, or whatever the fuck. 135, 55, there needs to be changes that we manifest, okay, in order to end those cycles. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy and for being a part of the soul family. And if you're not a part of the soul family, please consider by subscribing and turning on the post notifications so you'll be notified every time that I post new content. I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway within a couple days. Please bear with me. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really, truly, deeply appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And I'm so grateful. I want to do more giveaways in the future, so please stay tuned. So, I love you guys. Hugs. Alright. Bye. Thank you.